Hello, everybody. This is Meyer, and welcome to Duhad and Nero is Missing, the opera. I am joined by Herr Wutzek,
Hi, children!
Rydell,
I have cheddar bacon mac and cheese potato chips.
Believe,
Hey,
Time Knight,
Hey, it's Ron Paul Walmart.
G Money,
God damn it, Tom.
who is not
G
here.
Money?
G?
Go.
G just got shot over.
Oh. Here we go.
Oh.
G
Dang
Money
it.
is doing introductions. Good introduction,
Yeah.
G. And special guest and faithful patron, Winter.
Yeah.
Okay, who's got an echo going on in there?
Probably G.
Probably G.
G Money, put some motherfucking headphones on now!
But I'm not playing anything else.
Yeah, but we can hear ourselves.
Well, I
Wait.
can't, but
And-
Wait, check
Oh,
Winter
yeah, and-
speakers.
That's not that bad.
Never mind. Anyway, so
Okay,
we are
today-
back with
Yeah.
another Wind Life fic. Because why the
Another
fuck
Wind
not?
Life fic. We are reading
Because
An
we hate
Alicorn
ourselves.
Struggle.
ooh,
Yeah.
Which is a story that I've apparently read before, but don't remember.
Alvy.
Hey, you know what? At least it's gonna be Wind Life, because I don't know about you, but beating off with the poles she found is hilarious.
That's great.
still.
Wait, what?
I'm hoping
Beating off
this
with a
is
pole.
just as good.
Return of an ancient
Is this gonna have hyper-realistic
Alicorn. My
blood?
OC, Demon Bash.
Or hyper
realistic.
beating
This
off.
is
Let me
not
read the introduction to the
hyper-realistic
story.
lie.
Alright. Yeah, this is An Alicorn Struggle by Windlife. 21 upvotes, 167 downvotes.
169 now.
Okay.
Oh my god,
170.
this is
170.
gonna be so good.
With tags, gore, romance, sad, dark, adventure.
Oh, actually, he has 171
And
downvotes.
Paul Blart.
This is about my OC Demon Bash. With the return...
Oh god.
Demon Bash.
Which
Demon
that
Bash.
really tells you everything you need to know about the fic.
Oh my
wait, there's
god.
Wait, this is an Alicorn OC. Oh shit.
It's a red and
Oh,
black
fuck.
Alicorn Bat Pony OC.
Man, this is not as good as Steven the Alicorn.
With the return of an
Man.
ancient alicorn, the main six must struggle with the fact that Celestia has lied to them all about the true past of Equestria. Soon, a
She actually
rebellion-
hates cake.
I hope this isn't like the parallel realities version.
Wait.
of
Wait.
historical context.
Anyone read past the "This is about my OC"?
Oh, that's the best
Oh
comment.
god, please stop the hating. If you don't like it, don't read it. Fuck you, Wind Life. We'll read
How,
whatever
how
the
can
fuck
we know?
want.
Wait, no. How can we know if we like it or not if we
No,
haven't
no.
read it?
Well,
No,
Yeah,
it's
the
not-
that's
other
fine.
thing about that too is actually something that
no,
Earth the King
author
has
put
brought
it
up in the
author's-
Library of the Damned in the past, because one thing he mentions is it's a cheap way to avoid to sort of slam down criticism before anyone can give it, you know? Because it's just like, well, if you don't like it, don't read it, meaning anybody that criticizes your fic, don't bother.
Well,
You
you
know-
No,
Oh, okay.
But here's what it says. It says, I ask that you don't put anything negative in
Well,
the
let me
comments.
finish the next. There's one
Exactly,
sentence in
though.
between that and that thing. So let me just.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
With the return of an ancient alicorn, the main system must struggle with the fact that Celestia has lied to them all about the true past of Equestria. Soon, a rebellion is put into full effect. We'll have human-loving Lyra later.
The fuck?
I should
Well-
point out that this is one chapter of 100 or 1,027 words. So
I'd say I feel cheated, but I don't want to see him write Lyra.
Yeah,
Oh, look, let's see.
not.
This has Celestia, Lyra, some OC, and the main six.
Oh shit, Rydell's gonna hate it already.
And then in
Okay.
the little small bold text at the bottom it says, "I ask that you don't put anything negative in the comments. Only
Well, this
positive
isn't-
comments, please. Also,
I am very
don't
tempted
add
to
this
leave a
to any
comment.
groups without talking to me first."
I'm gonna
I'm
add
very
it to
tempted
the
to
too
leave a
bad,
comment that just says -1.
We all
Where's
I'll
should.
the,
put
where's the button to
negative
add it
3.
to a group?
You should do -1. I should do -2, and Brandon -3. It would be funny as hell.
What? I can add it to another bookshelf? Yes! I'm gonna
Please.
make a bookshelf.
69.
Okay.
A new bookshelf.
You
It's going to
should
be
make a
called...
new-
There's a difference between a group and a bookshelf.
I'm gonna
Oh,
call
no.
it Cancer.
I have a bookshelf
Greetings.
called Cringe Fix. This is.
I'm gonna call it cancer readings, and it's gonna be public.
Okay, chapter 1, Darkness. So the first line is dialogue. Let's have Time Knight be
From
Spike.
Spike.
Okay then.
All right.
Oh dear.
You think he'll be back?
Asked Spike, who was sliding around on his ladder, desperately trying to find another book for Twilight.
Twilight Sparkle.
Let's do hair for Twilight.
Okay. I'm not too sure, but if he's coming back,
She paused inside before saying,
he's coming back today.
Spike's eyes shot open wide.
Wait, what?
That's 20 trillion, by the way.
Oh my god!
Why did you put a number in? Oh,
Dear
stupid.
fuck.
So that's longer than the universe has existed.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, we don't know about the actual.
We don't know about that universe, but who knows?
But anyways. But it's been 20 trillion years! It can't be real!
It was actually supposed to be 20, but the key got stuck.
It's been 20 years.
It
can't be real.
Twilight.
It's can't be
Vegeta.
It can't be real.
It can't be real!
Twilight stood up from the
Vegeta,
chair
what's
she was
the
sitting
age?
in.
I know.
She made her way to the front door.
Where are you going?
It's where you
No,
Gown.
no, that's not what it says. Read what it
Where are you
actually
gown?
Where
says.
are you, Guong?
Guang. Guam. Wom.
Why? Why, Luis?
Wow.
It's very bad for business.
Hair, it's your line.
Okay. I have to tell the girls that he's coming back today.
She reached for the door before stopping to add,
Send a letter to Celestia that I'll leave her here in an hour.
Spike could only nod as Twilight opened the door and left. He couldn't do anything else. He just stood stock still, nodding.
He's like frozen.
He's like-
carbon.
He is
Hey, you know
paralyzed
what?
from the
It's
neck
probably
down.
because he got to leave the fic earlier than anybody else did.
Oh
Point
man,
made.
Maya, are you the narrator?
Yes.
You should read that next line exactly as written, not in how it
I
should
will
be
read
said.
it exactly as written, as is my... Yeah, as is the general rule on Let's Read. Scene transition. Twilight walked through town.
Oh no,
Oh,
it
this
says
is-
No.
Oh,
There's a reason we said that.
Yes,
Lake.
yes, my brain is too good at recombining words to what they actually are supposed to be.
Fire.
Okay, I gotta get really close to my screen for this. Twilight whacked through town for a bit before coming across Rainbow Dash, uncapitalized Dash.
Oh,
She
God.
was arguing with a store vendor. Belial, I guess.
Oh, okay. I told ya, it's for this, possessive, not to.
It's spelled forward, by the way.
The vendor said. Wait, that was the vendor.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
the event.
Okay, you're the vendor.
It's for bits, not two.
Rydell, you want to be Rainbow Dash?
In your dreams.
Actually, there's so many characters. Let Winter be Rainbow Dash.
Okay. In your dreams.
Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash anyway.
This time he capitalized the D in Dash. Rainbow Dash hopped up into the air with a
No, not
skull
hop.
Up in the air.
oh,
Fuck. Hoped up into the air with a skull painted on her face.
Skole.
Oh, God. She gave them
It's universe. Like,
Oh, my God.
5
This literally
years or something.
is... This literally is full of
Come on,
consequences.
let
Seriously,
Winter
give them
actually
shots.
say the line
Read that line again.
you spoke over it.
It's been two for like 5 years or something.
Wow, she really keeps track of the prices
Oh, my
of
God.
things.
Whatever that
Rachel?
was.
Twilight
place.
said. Rainbow Dash turned around to see Twilight, and her face curved up with the slight with the
Oh,
sight of her frown.
God.
Curved up
That's
with the
so
sight of her frown.
Oh god,
Um,
it's
It's
something.
full of Craftian
What a-
impressions.
Oh
What
my
is-
god! What is
I'm-
wrong with her
I'm gonna have
friend?
to draw
My
that.
mouth is trying to escape.
I'm gonna have to draw that. Oh god, it's so good.
I'm sorry, I glanced down.
The background picture,
I
Belial.
want to draw that now.
That should be the background
Just
picture.
a weird.
What's gonna be the
rainbow
background?
dash.
Curved up with this site of referring to
Curve
This
up
is
for
your
what?
line, Winter
Curve
Rice.
down for what?
Well, for fuck's sake.
Let's read.
Anyway,
Winter.
Yes.
Nobody said let's read for this one, actually.
No, it's my.
Because Nero's not here.
Yeah,
Oh
let's
my
read.
god! Next.
I thought it was Harris.
Winter wrap
no,
up.
that's
Winter
not my
wrap up.
line. That's
Like,
That's-
Wrap up.
what?
Winter, wrap up your line. Please read it now. Please.
Sorry, I couldn't hear hair.
It's okay.
It's okay. That's
Like
a rare thing.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hey, Twilight. You can tell this vendor that Wonderbolt pins are only 2
It does
bits,
not say Wonderbolt.
Not fur.
It does not say Wonderbolt.
Wonderblot. Wonderblot.
Those are Chinese bootleg versions. Wonderplots.
Wonderblot
That's why they're
With-
the equivalent price of 2
Oh.
with
cherries.
spurt fire and dang it,
And
other
foot
and
fleet.
spider
And foot
man.
fleet.
Flat
Foot
and
fleet.
foot fleet and,
Spurt fire.
And
spider
Sauron.
and Obama.
And
Thundermane.
Steven.
Oh. Okay.
Robert Cop.
Later,
Robert.
so
He is a
Twilight,
Robert.
you wait. So Twilight's just walking by, and
Casually. Well, it's
Mhm.
flying. I'm
Oh,
assuming.
No,
wait,
it's,
wait.
she's going to wait until later to tell the vendor the price of the Wonderblot
no,
pin.
I don't get
Yeah.
it. So Rainbow Dash is arguing with the vendor. Twilight comes up and goes, "Hey, Rainbow," and then
Blur.
Rainbow's like, "Hey, Twilight, can you tell this vendor that the Wonderblot pins are only 2 bits, not 4?" And she's just like, "Later, Rainbow." Oh, I get it. She's not saying bye. She's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Later, like exasperated."
It's also 4 as in 4 possessive
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
Not at this time.
anyway,
Okay. Anyway.
So he's possessive with a question mark.
Get that little confusion out of the way. Twilight
Okay.
used her magic to pull Rainbow Dash. Again, no capital on the dash. Closer to herself.
That seems really inappropriate.
right now we have big
The fuck
figure
even-
problems.
Figure.
Fucking bigger problem.
Big
Big
figure.
figure problem. Big figure.
So,
Yeah,
so
bigger
they-
problems, like
so
spelling.
Again, it's really
Big
crazy to me
fucker.
how they allow stories like this, and it took so long for Good to Last Around to actually make it through.
It's because they hate you.
Like literally, the only reason was because there was one extra piece of dialogue that was colored.
Hashtag
That was the
oppressed.
only reason why it wasn't allowed.
Oppressed.
Wow.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Well,
thin
that is
pixie.
something you can. That's something you can see just like scrolling down the fic without reading it.
Right.
This,
I guess so.
you might have to read the fic to notice,
Uh-huh.
and that can be dangerous.
Man, I should add one extra piece of one just random word in the
One
next
letter make it like red.
one. Yeah.
Or one
Make it a
extra
dark
word.
red, so
Make
it's
it
hard to
fuck.
tell.
Get exclusive.
Actually, you probably wouldn't have to do. They probably can just like have a thing where it just like flags. Hey, this-
Anyway.
Anyway.
Every single time it says edge, it turns red.
Of glory.
Like is your line.
I already
Wait
said
till that's your
what.
line.
Like what?
Twilight looked around herself, making sure that no pony was watching.
He's coming back.
She whispered.
He's what?
Rainbow Dash hovered about Twilight with a shocked expression
Expression.
expression on her
How
face.
do you know? It's only. Because this is like public
What the
domain.
hell is expression?
Something
supposed
tells
to
me
be?
the author wrote it in the actual thing, like in the actual story editor on this website, and not in the actual program that'll detect, writing.
No, it has to be text to speech.
I think they wrote it on WordPad.
no, because text to speech would not write the word big figure.
Yeah.
And all this "he is coming back" thing, it's
The
he,
pronoun game.
him. It's like,
Is it Doctor
okay,
Who?
Twilight
Don't
thinks that he's not gonna, that it can't be right that he's coming
This is gonna
back.
be Harry
It's been
Potter.
20 trillion years. Why would Rainbow Dash know who the hell it is?
It's the good old
Yeah.
And all I can think is, somewhere else, doomsday is coming. Unrelentingly, Doomsday is coming.
It would make
Okay,
sense
anyway.
Unstoppably.
like it would make
Anyway.
sense if she
Doomsday
says,
is coming.
come
If
on.
she says,
Anyway.
Unbelievably.
Anyway!
Doomsday
Shut the
is
fuck up.
here.
Oh,
Dude.
shut up right now, for fuck's sake!
Wow, that was loud. Like it would
Ow,
make
my
sense
eardrums are bleeding.
if she went up and said he's
No.
coming, and then she's like, "Who the fuck are you talking about?"
yeah, but that would be good writing, or at least
Yeah.
He's
passable
coming.
writing.
Twilight,
These-
this is
That
no
would
time
be
to talk
gooder.
about your sex life.
That would be gooder. That would be gooder writing.
Maybe I actually whispered.
It said in the ancient book of
Bedegar writing.
How do you know? Yeah, this
Kara's
is
trying to
Twilight's-
read his
Yeah,
line.
yeah.
Yes, thank you. So we can move on with the story. It's said in the ancient book of mystery.
The Ancient Book of Mystery.
Brilliant book name.
Yeah, not capitalized, not in italics, not underlined. Just, yeah, an Ancient Book of Mystery. One of them.
I found one.
One of the many.
Twilight saw.
You know,
Well,
Twilight
no, it's
saw
the
fear.
ancient book of mystery.
It was
There's
under
only
Z.
one old mysterious book in all of Equestria.
And it was written by Dan Brown.
Twilight saw the fear in Rainbow's eyes as she told her. The tales about the lost alicorn were the scariest in Equestria.
Spoopy. Oh, this is right on par with Halloween.
Oh man, he misspelled Equestria.
Get on board,
Equestria.
fuckboys.
Equestria. Oh my
it's
How
not
do you
Equestria
spell
or
Equestria?
Equestria.
Equestria.
Ekupaupu.
It's said that he had knives on his wings and a pointed horn for stabbing.
Ooh, the edge.
Crawling
He
in my
had so
crawl.
much edge.
So much for
This
Steve.
Sure,
this
they
is
were all
edgier
He
than
has so
Reaper.
much. This OC is so edgy. He actually can cut people.
I love this. The
Sure,
narrator
Nero,
telling
like
us
this
about
one.
it. Just like
It's
instead
not
of
even like a character.
instead
Instead
of
of-
somebody in the story actually giving exposition on it and describing it, or maybe the lost alicorn showing up and then them describing it. No, you just like very stilted exposition in the narration, sort of
Oh, man.
in between dialogue.
I keep thinking
To
of
make it
ways
worse,
they could have
in
made
order
it a
to-
really good, self-aware story, as in, like, if they described it as, like, the super edgy character, and then it shows up and it's, like, the most normal-looking character ever.
And it's Flufflepuff.
Yeah, basically.
But here's
Wait.
they're going out of their way to not tell you his name. So in the process, Rainbow Dash is acknowledged knowing who
Right.
he is, but then Twilight's explaining it anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Also,
Twilight
it said he had knives on his wings. It's like it said he had a sword.
Also, it says that she told her without actually having her tell us. Telling instead of showing.
Well,
This isn't even telling instead of showing. This is
That's just-
narrating instead of telling.
yeah, that's just
Yeah.
exposition.
Point
It's
This
not-
is
Still
a
fair.
degree. This is 2 degrees away.
Yeah,
Twilight
anyway.
could only mimic the fears she saw. Wait. Twilight could only mimic the fears she saw on Twilight's face.
Holy shit!
That
You're Twilight. I'm
Twilight is the
Twilight.
best mime ever. She can mime being a
Are
mime.
there any other Twilights?
Mimic the
Oh my
No,
god!
no,
it's-
Twilight's like,
Uzumaki. What is this?
Holy shit! A changeling appeared.
Oh no, that's Twilight.
I am a normal horse.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm a pony.
And I'm going to need you to find the rest of the girls while I get Applejack. All right.
With his
God.
face.
It's Apple
go
Jack.
find
Apple?
out.
Oh, okay. Applejack.
It's a different
all right?
character.
Okay.
Alrighty. What does Twilight represent? Alrighty.
I'm-
What-
Go
what is
find,
she-
go find the rest of the girls. Go find the girls, and I'll
Well,
find,
Twilight's
find
probably
Applejack,
already.
who's not a girl.
Twilight's already managed to be out of character, so she may as well be Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pretty much, Dash is just going to bring the CMC.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, Dash is
Oh,
gonna
might
sit
as well.
there and just not do
No,
anything.
literally, they're going to find the rest of the girls. So basically, 80% of the cast of My Little Pony.
Oh, so
80%
Colgate's
of the
coming.
population.
So
Colgate,
Why not
Jerfy,
get the guards?
Cheerily,
What
Because that would have been smart.
Bon
All right, I brought Lightning
Bon
Dust and
Bon,
Trixie.
Lyra, Bon Bon.
Okay.
Oh,
Your
God.
one-word line, Winter.
All right.
Rainbow Dash.
Oh, yeah.
Speed off into the sky on her new mission.
Speed up.
Too
Oh,
fast.
That's an order.
She was too fast cool. Chilly dogs. Chilly fucking dogs, you guys. As Rainbow Dash,
Crawling in my skin.
as
Oh,
as Rainbow Dash left, Twilight could only sigh to herself again. Remembering the legend. I was really hoping he spelled that wrong.
Remember.
I think
How
he
did he
did.
spell that right? Is what I want to know.
He can't spell the expression and then remembering he can spell.
No, guys, wait. Here's the big reveal of the villain's name.
Yeah. Remembering the legend of Demon Bash was the hardest thing she could do, as Celestia herself had to banish him to the sun.
Wait,
Not the
hang on a second.
Wait.
Wait,
She had to banish him to the sun 20 trillion years ago,
Yes, Celestia is
which
that
would be
old.
before the sun existed.
Before she was.
Yeah.
Not just
Or
that.
she
Not
was
just
even
that.
born.
Not just that. Isn't Celestia technically in charge of the sun? So why would she put him inside the thing she controls when she
So that she
has
can
to
always
make
keep
it-
an eye on him.
I
so that
guess
she knows
so.
exactly where he is. Because it's a place he can't easily escape.
Because then her
Because-
sister. Because
Well,
then a long
because
time
she
later.
wanted him to keep Superboy Prime company.
Also, I thought she maybe
Okay,
she.
I'll give you
Also,
that.
how do you banish someone to the sun without killing them?
That's exactly probably
Well,
she
you
wanted
see,
to kill him.
you're
but now
forgetting.
banned.
He's an alicorn bat pony OC with
Probably
razor
changed.
blade wings and a horn for stabbing. He can survive being in the sun.
She
Demon
forgot
Bash.
that he was
Just like
so edgy he
thick
could
as
survive
well.
off the pure edge of
It
himself.
probably also going to discover he's the seventh element of harmony.
Okay,
Oh,
here we
God.
go.
Edge.
The element of edge.
Demon Bash also wrote books about the tyranny of Celestia, who he
No,
saw
that's not what it says.
as a
That's not what it says.
Oh yeah, he's right.
Demon Bash also wrote books about the. Is tyranny spelled wrong?
No.
No, it's
The tyranny
Of
of
Celestia.
Celestia.
Celedia.
Sylvia.
Celedia, a new person.
Celestia's
Who is
twin
this?
cousin.
Twin cousin.
How would you have a
I
twin cousin?
don't think genetics work that way.
Hey,
These
Yeah.
are all
if they
great.
can live on the sun, there could be a
character
twin
ideas.
cousin. Okay.
Who he saw as an evil dictator.
Sounds-
We
As
saw
a-
it as a evil dictator,
Oh God.
not as
Fucking
an
Christ.
evil dictator.
Yes.
A evil dictator.
A.
Has to
Some
be.
ponies
Hey.
say that's why Celestia attacked him, and since
Clearly,
then,
no First Amendment. Right,
all
stuff the government disagrees with to the sun.
all books written by Demon Bash have been banned.
I'm pretty
Because
sure
somebody
Stalin-
named
Not even
Demon
like
Oh
Bash.
my
It's
God!
just beautiful.
Selenia is Stalin in disguise.
Basically,
Celestia.
Insulted to
Basically-
crush ya.
because somebody named Demon Bash sounds like somebody who would write books on.
Oh, yeah.
or
Well, no,
political
it's Bash, so he's
treatises and
bashing on the
stuff.
government, get it?
Well, no, it's
Yeah.
It's his destiny.
it's the type of books he
What is
wrote.
tree market?
Celestia is dumb. Celestia is the worst president. Wait, scratch that out. Princess ever. She's like totally a dick, man.
Hashtag anarchy, man.
Twilight wondered what they were like, not only because they were old, but because she was starting to take up the same views.
Why?
What the fuck?
They're
What?
so
Can't even read the
Oh.
book.
Well,
Show don't tell. Show don't tell. Show don't
or
tell.
even beyond, just showing that would still be wrong. That's something you have to,
Build up to.
build up
It's
to.
called character
Yeah.
development.
You don't
just
Exactly
start
so.
Suddenly,
like,
oh yeah, Twilight totally hates Celestia and thinks she's a tyrant.
By the way,
Right?
there's no
Oh,
arc here.
so
It's just
dumb.
I'm going to randomly drop this shit.
you just
Bye.
start somewhere in the
Drop
middle.
the
of
It's
the
not
arc.
an arc. It's
A
like
An abomination?
slanted line.
cliff.
It's a one-dimensional point.
It's a cliff you fell off of.
it's a cliff. Yes.
A 3-foot tall
Twilight?
cliff.
Oh, right. Sorry, that's my line, isn't it? Maybe he wasn't so bad.
She said as she walked with no evidence to that point whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because somebody named Demon Bash sounds like the friendliest guy
Especially
Yeah.
when you
He
live in a
also sounds
world
like
where
everyone.
your personality is based on your name.
As you also mentioned before, he sounds like the guy who writes lots of political treatises.
Wait, hang on. Okay, keep going.
Scene change. The moment was nearing. He knew.
Nearing.
He
New? As in brand new.
Yeah,
He brand new
Oh.
it.
he knew he was ready to take on the world once more. Soon, her thought.
He's also gender fluid.
Wait, I love how that's also a sentence.
He's so
Oh, that's
gender
it.
fluid that he changes genders part of the way through his
awesome.
narration, through
Oh
his
my-
establishing character
Character's so
narration.
edgy.
Heck, and he
Look
even
at all
doesn't
this
even use
diversity,
the right
everyone.
pronouns.
Yeah.
Soon is using
all the
subjective.
diversity.
This is like
He's
the most
using
progressive
objective
piece ever.
or
Soon
possessive.
I, uncapitalized, would have my revenge on Celestia. The narrator
Wait,
will
he
have
just
his
also
revenge.
switched. Yeah, he switched from third to first person.
That wasn't
my
like
God.
By
that
Demon
wasn't in
Mask.
italics. That wasn't like a thought. That was the narrator saying, "Soon I, who am not important enough to capitalize my I,
I
would
think
have
every- I
revenge on
think that-
Well, no.
Celestia."
That makes sense. The author is going to have his revenge on Celestia by writing his bad OC into the story.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just that the author had a stroke during this point of the story.
Well, he probably would have been able to write.
No,
he
his
would have
editor
been able to
did.
write the rest of it if that were the case.
What editor?
What?
Well,
Well,
perhaps
there
he
is
was
no
dictating.
editor. Only Zool.
The
Anyway,
editor was
Anyway.
blind.
I do know for a fact that Windlife has had editors. I
Oh,
don't.
God.
This is one of his earlier stories, so I'm not sure if he had one
Oh,
for this one. Anyway,
Or maybe he just ignored them.
yeah.
Maybe Life should just jump off a cliff.
Well now.
oh come
Let's
on.
just get back to the reading.
Yes, please.
He was
Like the ones he
nothing more
writes.
than a clear mist over the sun as the gateway to Equestria opened up.
no, it's not Equestria. It's Equestria.
It's Equestria
Oh,
again.
for fuck's sake,
Equestria.
Queenstria.
At least he's consistent.
Equestria. There's
But
no-
he,
Yeah.
well, no, he's not because
In
he
this
spelled it
particular
Equestria.
part.
For fuck's sake.
But he
Just a
could still
citizen.
he could
Think.
still remember the pain he felt when Celestia burst into his room with a handful of guards and proclaimed him a heretic.
Wait,
Heretic,
so
ow, that hurt. I have feelings too, you know.
Just a handful of guards, like they're that small.
Okay, Rydell will be Demon Bash.
Amazing.
I'll get my revenge, you dictator.
A single
Darth
tear
Vader.
ran
Shut
down his now forming.
He's not cool enough for Darth Vader.
A single
So-
wait, Belial, have you only been the
The
the vendor who
vendor?
had one?
yeah, the
Yes.
vendor.
You'll be Celestia.
Oh no, Celestia's
Oh,
in the
man.
next scene.
That's
And-
why I've been nobody, so it's fine.
Is Spike still in this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
Anyway,
know. G-Money
anyway,
still
let's
hasn't
keep
done
going.
shit. It's cool.
Yeah.
A single tear wound down his now forming face as the
Single
mist
tear.
began to shape into a new body for him to live in.
You'll get what's coming to
oh, for
you.
fuck's
No, he was a
sake!
spirit.
Okay,
and-
Oh
Get
man,
ready
this
for
next
this.
sentence is my favorite.
Get ready for
Oh.
this sentence.
I
Okay,
know. I looked at
Belial,
that.
look up this number, please,
Oh.
real quick.
It is. Oh God,
wait for it. Wait for it.
They actually. Do they even fucking have a name for it?
They have a
They-
name for
They,
it.
they
Hold
must
on.
have a name for it.
It's a
I'm
gazillion.
Don't
looking
say
it
it
up.
until we get to it. All right. I'll just pause and then you'll say
Oh,
it
for
then.
fuck's
The
sake!
gate was what hair? What?
No.
Okay, yeah,
Read the
yeah.
sentence and you'll see what he's
The
bitching
gate
about.
was close. The gate was being close
Okay.
to being
Yeah,
totally
that's the-
open, and
that's the name
he
of it.
began to push his way over to it. The shackles that held him in place for
Or-
10 quadrillion, a lot,
A lot.
Winky,
Winky
face,
face.
Oh,
were
Winky
finally
face.
being broken.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait,
now
hold on.
Quadrillion
hold on.
what?
He has been banished for 20. Hold on. He hasn't been in Equestria for 20 trillion years, but he's somehow been shackled up for 10 quadrillion years.
No, 10 quadrillion.
Well, it's not 10 quadrillion years. It's just 10 quadrillion.
It could have been
Oh,
12
okay, there we go. So
Ten
it's a-
quadrillion seconds.
For
Okay.
fuck's-
Quadrillion.
We're finally being
Oh.
broken. The gate was now
Oh.
fully open, and now it's second person.
Oh my no! No! I don't want to be Demon Bash.
Choose your own adventure.
Yeah, this is
motherfucker.
the
Demon Bash.
This is
yeah,
the
this
choose your
is the
reader gets inserted.
mastermind of a revolution who wrote political treatises against Celestia
Ustria.
and Equestria that were good enough to
Warrant
that
him
were
being
enough
sent to
to
the sun.
make him seem a threat against Celestia.
Yeah, and he can't even
to
keep
send
like
him to the
he
sun.
can't even keep the perspective right.
That perspective change hurt. I'm somehow in the kitchen now.
The
This
gate
is
was
this
now
is a choose
fully,
your own adventure. It's
the
great.
gate was now fully open.
Edge Lord with traces of Glenn Beck.
No, what it is that all of a sudden the readers are Demon Bash.
Holy
No,
shit.
fuck you. I'm not doing that.
This is really
No, you are the Demon Bash
We're
Airbutt
still
thing.
only
You are the
halfway
demon.
through.
I am not.
We're still only halfway through, guys, and we've been going for like a half hour.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. The gate was now fully open, and you went inside the white light. It surrounded him as we entered, but he wasn't scared. He's waited so long for this moment that it was killing him to know it was only a few more steps away.
Fuck's
I-
sake.
I
What?
don't even know anymore.
What is going on?
It surrounded
Who
him
went
as
through life?
we. I
Who's
think
on
the
time?
author forgot one, that there's an audience, two, that he's not the audience, and three, that he's not in the fic.
Let's keep going.
A few
Once we
more
entered.
steps. Only a few more until he reached freedom.
Scene change.
My eyes have seen the glory of the freedom in Equestria.
Twilight
God.
and the rest of them.
There is no
Man.
glory anymore. This
Shut
has
up.
ruined all the glory.
Oh, God.
Twilight and the rest of the Mian Six aided at the other end of the gate that opened up in Ponyville.
Aided.
Wow! Jesus Christ!
Celestia came down for the sky as Twilight began to see the faint cloud of a hoof slip out from the
Of a
white light.
hoof.
Oh
Is
my
it-
Or
God!
the
Oh my
sky.
God, Jesus is here.
I think this is Celestia, so go ahead, Blue.
Hallelujah!
Am I too late?
Hallelujah.
She asked everyone. Who the
Wait,
fuck
who
is
does that line?
That would
I
be
think
so
it's
funny.
certainly gets
It's
I
Twilight.
think that's Twilight.
Uh,
You
That's
know
the only
what?
person.
Just to be
That's the only
safe,
person it makes
everybody
sense
in the
for it
call
to be,
on
so it's probably not
1, 2,
Twilight.
3.
no,
No,
princess,
princess,
you're
you're
right
right
on
on
time.
No, princess, you're right on time.
It was Celestia too.
That was the most disorganized chorus ever.
Well, we can partially blame Skype lag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Celestia looked over to the gate, and she saw his head beginning to pop through it.
It's
But-
giving birth.
Her face
I can-
became angry
it's
as she
crowning.
looked at it. Her face became angry as she
Oh.
looked at it.
So-
Okay.
But
Don't
only her
believe
face.
anything he
Look,
says.
Squidward, the
understand-
sky had a baby.
Girl, are you girls?
Now, girls, just a reminder: there
Are you-
is no First Amendment here. If he speaks, I'm going to arrest him,
Wait, no,
and
no.
this time I'm going to shove him in a black hole.
No, I'm really confused. Are you girls still? I'm really confused
You
because
understand, girls?
they're entering. Are they?
I don't
Uh,
understand girls.
I'm confused myself.
They all
Girls.
nodded. They all nodded as he stepped
They're all
through.
girls.
Anyway.
They might be. I think is the narrator here. We have to check.
Right,
They're nodding that they're all
Sometimes he
girls.
pops up. Anyway.
They all nodded as he stepped through. Right, L.
Right now.
Go back where you came from, Diamond Bish.
Celestia.
That is actually
That's-
spelled right. Demon.
I know I'm going to purposely mispronounce it because who cares?
Celestia
Oh,
charged
God.
up her
Demon
banish
bush.
spell. Little
You
did he
know.
know it wouldn't work.
Because she didn't
But-
have enough.
Wait.
She did not
What?
have
Wait.
enough mana points.
What?
Wait,
One, wouldn't
Celestia
it be
is
matter
fluid.
more that Celestia doesn't know that it won't work than the Demon Dash does?
No.
Two-
Celestia is just as
It's-
gender fluid as the
Okay.
villain.
Two, are you deliberately trying to ruin any sense of
I know.
Tension.
tension or
Yeah, yeah.
anything?
There's
Consent.
many
Oh
things
no,
wrong with
we
this.
can't let the audience be caught by surprise when it doesn't work. We need to give them heads up.
There's many
Right?
things wrong with
Shyamalan
this.
film.
Tension?
it's-
What's that?
In parentheses, in the story, like the author is talking directly to us, which doesn't make any sense. There's no punctuation at the end of it. It's either gender bending a character or completely pointless, and it's really poorly done.
And ruining this.
Demon Bash looked over to the ponies.
How can you stand by that monster?
He asked
This.
politely.
Hey, hey,
A
hey,
tear ran
Applejack
down his
isn't
face.
that bad.
She
Oh.
killed my entire family. And now you stand by her side? You're all sick in the head. Sick!
Twilight looked over to
Gee.
Celestia.
Oh, God, this is just going to
It's
It's like a fortune story now.
This is a 4chan story.
Oh my god.
Twilight looked
This-
over to Celestia.
You kill his family?
On a regular
Killed,
basis, apparently.
I
You killed
had
his
to.
family? Yeah,
They were
every like
they were
Thursday.
spreading lies about me, and I'm.
Oh
just
yeah,
not
isn't that
so-
brilliant logic? Hey, you're spreading lies about me, so I'm
Yeah,
going
and
to
by the
confirm
way-
those too by killing you. This
By
is
the way,
just the
I
greatest
would have
idea.
Celestia
Now,
said, "Don't
admittedly,
believe
she would
anything
not
that-"
be the first government to do that.
I mean, China seems to think that works.
Rain-
Oh, hold on,
Ooh,
hold on. I
political
love
satire.
that Celestia said, "Don't believe anything that he says. It's all lies." And he says, she killed my family." And Twilight's like, "Wait, you killed his family?" And she's like, yeah, I did."
In a better in a
That's
better
true.
story, she would have said, "Remember the thing I said about everything he
Oh
says
my
being
God.
lies?"
Yeah, it's great.
Well, actually, in a better story, we wouldn't even be in this situation.
We have barely. We just have a few more lines to go.
Come on, don't
Rainbow
ruin it.
Dash couldn't believe.
Okay, and
That
then
hurt.
you need to show them how it's actually spelled, Duhad. Like,
Believe.
I'll just-
Leave, as in go away.
Yes. Hair mistaked me for
B-E.
Duhad. I have completed my usurping.
I
of
know
the-
that, but since he's probably going to be doing post-production, since,
Eh,
he's the one who's going to be
continue.
posting
Oh,
this.
I see. Here, I'll just.
BELE.
We digress.
Believe.
Okay. That her friends. Okay. Rainbow Dash couldn't believe that her friends went over to the enemy's side.
When
So
did
they
this
clearly
happen?
did.
Now,
'cause
enemy
when-
is plural, not possessive.
Get it?
When
Because
did that
she's
happen?
the element of loyalty. Haha. But killing his family was way over the top. So she went over to his side as well.
Oh,
I
It
can't
didn't
believe
actually
that you're on
say-
his side. Oh, by the way, I'm on his side.
All the others were going, just that they were over there.
Demon
Oh.
looked up one more to find 3 ponies standing by his side.
one more.
Now that you know the trust about her, we must take back the kingdom. Take it
my
back, because I
This is
had it
almost like
before,
Jay
apparently.
Bond's level.
That's fine. He's
I
done
had it before 10 quadrillion ago.
away.
Harry, you're going above your mic's range.
Yeah.
You broke your mic.
The rust of the 3, Twilight, Fluttershy, Rarity, all stepped out of the line to
Fluttershy?
attack Celestia, who
Wait,
could
Fluttershy
only
can attack?
she sure did, who could only scream as they held her down with magic and brute force. The fucking
The,
demigod.
hold on, the line to attack Celestia. They're fighting Final Fantasy style, lining up and taking turns.
Yeah. How
Fine.
dare you help him? Question mark! Exclamation point.
So much tension.
You're a monster.
Twilight screamed as loud as she could. Thank God
Yeah,
Harry
found
didn't do
Thank
that.
God,
Yeah.
Harry.
Yeah, found a line.
What?
This was
She
good.
screamed as loud as she could.
Okay, the very last line, G, is gonna be your line. Celestia managed to free herself and fly away before Demon was able to send her to the sun with his own spell. He didn't
Oh,
chase
wow.
her because he was tired, and his
He tried. He was
his wings
tried.
her sore.
He was tired, his wings are sore, but he definitely could have sent
No,
her to
he
the
was
sun.
tried, and his wings her sore.
Oh!
Say,
Wait. So,
Hers
well, I
sore.
guess that makes sense. You know, you put someone on trial before you banish them to the sun.
Apple Space
Still, though.
Jack turned to the rest of the gang.
Now, how do we get back to your kingdom? What the fuck? It was the same kingdom. It was the same-
Yes. Okay. Okay. Look down. Look back up. You're in my kingdom. The place you've been living your entire life.
Okay, Time Knight, read this great lengthy author's note.
Author's note. More to come.
Oh dear God, no!
And it's
We
been a
all-
year, and thank fucking any deity or god or whatever you may or may
Or
not worship,
call Mark.
that there has not been a
Call
continuation of this
Clark.
story.
Thanks, Celestia.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Karl
Campbell.
Marx.
And
Thank
it's
you,
over.
Kevin James.
Thank you, Karl Marx.
It's finally over.
Level up.
No, it'd be
Well,
like level
no.
down. You lose 4
Malaria
brain points.
levels max.
You
Oh,
lose
wow.
seven points of IQ.
Comments right now.
You're-
Oh wow! I'm
You
looking
should
at the. I'm
comments
looking
are pretty
at.
good.
I don't know if this is by the same author, but I'm looking at something called My Little Den Dashies.
Jimmy's
Jimmy's
Adventure.
Adventure.
Yes, that is a wind life story.
Dashi finds herself flung back into the world of the humans. She crashes into the house of Jimmy Rustler, a
Oh God, no!
16-year-old a
Lives
16-year-old
Detroit.
boy who lives in the slums of Detroit.
Oh my god.
Will he be able to
It has.
help Tashi?
It only has 2,000
Rainbow's
points.
mind-controlling guitar.
Well,
I paid $5 for the cup.
well, you know what, Time Knight? We might do that one at some point.
Rainbow Dash beats
And-
Sonic in a race.
Anyway.
The tale of three Phillies.
Anyway,
Oh, Dash,
that would be
Sonic
for another.
Race.
That's another time. Anyway, thank you for joining me in this Duhad and Nero is Missing the Opera. We have been the
We've been people.
we have been permanently scarred from this experience.
Yes.
Wait. I'm looking down the comments, and I see Wind Life correcting someone's grammar.
You might want to.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
By the way,
refresh the
you
page
don't
to
need a question mark at the end of your by the way, since it's not a question.
refresh the comments.
Also, it doesn't need to be its own sentence.
I'm glad
That's-
that we could help share this
Amazing
This
story.
amazing
Like,
author's
I rate
work.
this story
Yes.
cancer out of 10.
we wouldn't have read it if we weren't going to like it, so...
All right. Until next time.